Weather coverage you can count on with Chief Meteorologist Kate McKenna and the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
Well, it's certainly been a gray day across North Alabama. Temperatures, though, still on the warmer side, but actually below average, almost 10 degrees below average in some spots. We're at 75 right now in Huntsville and Decatur, 77 in Scottsboro. In fact, it's warmer farther east where it's been drier. Farther west when we've still got some showers showing up. Florence, we're at 70 degrees right now, and all across North Alabama, that very gray sky. We're going to hold on to the cloud cover tonight and really for the most part tomorrow. Take a look here at the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network. East of I-65, yes, there's a little bit of light rain showing up right along the interstate, but the bulk of the activity right now is going to be farther west. I want to take you site by site here. We will start with our western counties around the shoals, around our Muscle Shoals radar site. Showers off and on, some pockets of more moderate rain. You'll see that just northeast of Florence there, also just southeast of Red Bay. Some breaks in between. This is not torrential rain, but it is a little bit steadier in spots like Town Creek. That's getting ready to head your way up toward Rogersville. And if you look farther toward the east, just from our Decatur radar site, this is very light rain falling from Decatur over toward Town Creek in northern Lawrence County. That's going to be shifting up into Limestone County. But as we look farther toward the east still into Marshall County, right around our Gunnersville radar, that's a pretty quiet picture. The rain that you'll see off in the periphery there is not actually reaching the ground to the same extent as what's showing up here. So we get a good idea of really that ground level truth, those minute by minute scans with each one of these radars. But look at the wider view and look what's happening farther toward the west here. Yeah, that's even toward the southwest. A couple of tornado warnings just south of Jackson, Mississippi. And then we've got a line of severe storms out in parts of Oklahoma and Texas. I mentioned this to you to show you what's happening here farther to the south. If this is a concern to you, just know that this little spin here that we're seeing, that center of low pressure, that's going to slowly be breaking apart and tracking toward the west. But we are going to get a little bit of shower activity right along the Mississippi-Alabama state line, even farther toward, let's say, the East Coast. Parts of South Carolina, parts of Georgia. We've got quiet weather. A ridge of high pressure is going to be setting up shop. And we're kind of stuck in the transition zone between the two. That's the reason for all the cloud cover that we've been seeing here today. But I can promise you the sun's coming back. The heat is intensifying as we get toward the end of this week. 65 degrees your forecast. Low tonight, just a few showers, especially farther west. Wind out of the southeast 5 to 10 miles per hour. We keep that breeze tonight and tomorrow. Take a look here at future radar tonight through tomorrow morning, waking up to the cloud cover, waking up to temperatures mid to upper 60s throughout the afternoon. There's a little bit of sun that's going to try and break through. Your highs tomorrow low to mid 80s through tomorrow night into Thursday. Finally, we'll start the day with a fair amount of sunshine. Temperatures back starting in the mid 60s. And through Thursday afternoon, I expect those highs to be topping out a little bit warmer, mid 80s for many spots. Look at the rainfall forecast here for the next 7 days. Not much different than what we were looking at yesterday. I mentioned this to you to show you that there's not a lot of relief from the heat and the dry weather once it starts to set in. And we're certainly not going to see anything like what they've been dealing with farther toward, let's say, Texas, Louisiana, extensive flooding around the Baton Rouge area. And instead, we're on the outer fringes of that, and we're going to stay very dry. Look at the 7-day forecast. I don't have a chance of rain in your Wednesday forecast. And once we start to get into the weekend, I think we might miss that afternoon storm chance. 92 degrees on Saturday, 93 on Sunday. Low to mid 90s continuing into next week, approaching record values once we start creeping into the mid 90s.